Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Morrowind. Karish is currently on top of a large tower. We can actually see that building over there. We visited Firewatch last time. This episode we're going to go back to the mainland somehow and get a fireball spell to advance a little bit further with the House Telvanni quests and just kind of see what else happens. I haven't really got a... This is a lighthouse apparently. Big ass lighthouse. We're going to wander back down here. And yeah, and just kind of see what happens, really. I don't have that much of a plan, because we're kind of still in Firewatch, so I may well get distracted. So I don't want to say, oh, we're going to do this, that, and this, and then do none of it, because, you know, distractions like barrels and all that kind of thing. It is almost Christmas, so I'll say it now in case I forget. I hope you all have a very good and happy festive season, and enjoy it in whatever way you wish to. And there we go. Oh, so the Guild of Fighters is where this kind of leads into. I would not have guessed that. Oh, that's a bit of an... Okay, that's kind of annoying. I can't open this, though. I can open this. So we've got this open door spell, and I also have a key amulet, which I'll use, because, you know, we kind of need the magicka, so... yeah, don't mind me, guys. Like, how the hell did you get through there? Okay. Yeah, if I'd have tried to find the way up there legit, probably would never have done that. And I'm still, like, kind of struggling, I have to admit. We're trying to get down here. We're almost there. Well, this is typical Imperial, because it's really convoluted, and... yeah, it's just really quite annoying. I will read that book now. ABC is for Barbarians. A is for Atronach, B is for Bungler's Bane, C is for Combury. And it only goes up to C. Well, ABCs. Alright, people with their shirt off and, you know, and just various states of undress. But yeah, it's just everything just intertwines into everything else. There we go. We made it out. I'm vaguely tempted to go up there to have a look at that. These guys don't have a teleport thing. So there's a couple ways we could get back to the mainland. We could try some intervention, or we could do a recall spell, which I think somebody actually suggested, because I momentarily forgot. I'm going to make doubly sure there isn't somewhere in here that I recognise. I'm pretty sure that there isn't, so we may well just recall back to Sedwith Mora, and from there hop onto the Mages Guild to teleport to Balmora. Seems like a good place to, anyway, to find a basic fireball spell. Except this is someone particular travel. I'd be tempted almost to go to this Tel place, because Tel means, you know, all House Telvanni or Tel something. So, but I don't think I will. I think I'm going to just say, no, fair enough. We'll bid adieu to Firewatch for now. It's been fun though. It's been good. We're going to recall. I'm going to wait for our magicka to our fatigue to restore. And yes, it's a shame I can't check my journal while I'm sort of wandering around like this. The intervention spell might get me there, but or a scroll, but it might not. I mean, we kind of know how this works. There might be one in here actually, might there? There's a divine button, Amsuvani or whatever it is. I don't know how to pronounce stuff. Might get us somewhere we don't want to be. So yeah, I'm just going to use this and fail. There we go. So have we got anything for you guys? I honestly, it's been a while since we've been around here. So the Drake's Pride is something that we need. Fleshmade Hall, not going to happen. Slave Rebellion, Wizard Spells, not a Necromancer. That's kind of it, isn't it? Sleepers Awake, Price List. There's that now. Special Friend down to the north. Alright, so we don't have anything here. So, hello and goodbye, everybody. I don't think there's anything we need to do in this area. So, my plan continues as normal. We're just gonna get that wizard spell, Fireball, and or some other variant of it. Pretty sure Balmora is a good place to go to do that. It's a shame there's like not the opportunity to buy more spells in the House Telvanni place, but they don't really seem to be big on cell spelling. I mean, we can do it, of course, but not as and everything's sort of more spread out than it is, because in the Mages Guilds everyone's sort of in one building, so it's just really convenient to use them. The only thing is, the higher we get up in House Telvanni, the less likely that the Mages Guild will they're not going to like us as much. I think what I might do now, just a little, you know, a little bit of a brainstorm there. Head to Alderaan and talk to Edwina there, because her quests involve the Dwemer, and it's all about this divine metaphysics book that we've got and stuff like that. Eventually. So for the disappearance of the dwarves, which is all about a nice little side quest that Karish has got, which was completely unplanned but works quite well. Might continue with that. It depends how much a spell is, you know, a fireball spell is. I'm trying to think where you might get a basic fireball spell. Fireball, Greater Fireball, or Firestorm. I mean, Fireball would be the best one, because I'm not going to use it. It's a fire damage effect, which is nice to enchant stuff with, but it's not going to be a big sort of part of my spell arsenal. We can ask around you guys, see if you've got it. It's just not something I would normally buy, because I'd either, you know, start with it or buy it in Seidenine or whatever. You got Poison. So even like 90 gold is quite a lot for us. So, really need someone with the Fireball spell. You're doing barter and enchanting and all that jazz. You got spells as well. Summon skeleton minion, yay. Summon. But yeah, probably not worth it. Besides, I want... Karish has now encountered a clan fear, and I thought it's kind of neat that he I don't think any of these guys sell duties. No, not from you. Duties or advancement? I want advancement, please. Maybe. I don't know. I don't want to start doing another sort of guild, so I am. Iniel, the High Elf, Guild Guide. I provide instantaneous transport between various mages' guild halls in Varnville. What's your destination? Alderaan's where I want to go, but I'm pretty sure I can get a fireball spell in Balmora. I'm going to go to Balmora. So I'm almost certain you have a fireball spell. It may well save us. Hey. Nope. Oh. I thought you'd have it. Because, you know, fire bite, frostbite and all this sort of thing. You've got some basic spells, so I almost thought that you would have. I was certain you would have it, but you don't. That's a pain, because we may well have wasted 33 gold here. We can always go and see Caius. There's levitation and all that jazz. Weakness to fire. Yes, very good. And you just... I doubt you have it. You do, like, restoration spells. Oh, boy. We could go and see Caius. See what he's got for us. As we're here. No, we'll go to Alderaan. We just wasted 33 gold. I'll tell you what, well, we'll go and see him, because I don't know what the next part of the main quest is, honestly. And it might lead us to Alderaan. Or something. So, now that we're here, I don't want to waste this 33 gold. So, Yeah, we'll pop and go and see Caius and see, because he should have read those notes and everything now. And see what he's got for us. We can even spend the night here in Balmora. It's getting late. But it's only 6, so he should still be around and doing his old undercover thing. Whee! Yeah, I can't remember what's next on the whole main quest thing. I guess we'll find out pretty soon. But I personally do not remember. Hello. Are you here to discuss your orders, Karish, or is there something else you want? I'm looking for a fireball spell, but oh, maybe the Blades trainers might do it actually. Yeah. That might be an idea to go and see one of them. Anyway, orders. We need an Ashlander informant. I've heard of a fellow in Alderaan. I honestly did not know. I did not know that it would take us to Alderaan. Honestly. You know, hand on heart. So that was really good. I heard of a fellow in Alderaan named Hassor Zain Subani, an Ashlander who left the Wastes to become a wealthy trader. They say the Ashlanders like to give and receive presents. Take these 100 drakes, find out what Zain Subani likes, and give him a gift. Then give him the gift, and see if he'll tell you about the Ashlanders and Neverine cult, then report back to me. Don't know much about the Ashlanders. Most people say they are murderous savages, but some people are idiots. Very true. Karish knows this well. I know they hate their settled Dunderwood cousins almost as much as they hate Westerners. Oh boy. They must be tough to live in the Ashlands. I don't think Outlanders can become members of the tribes. I don't know why anyone would want to. Fair enough. Hi. Where was this trainer? I can't remember. One of these? So there we go. We're going to Alderaan for 2 reasons now. Let's Rippleine. You do the other fighter. Sorry, my fault. So I'm pretty sure, just by memory, maybe you have some basic spells for us, like Fireball? No. No, you don't. But we do have a bit more gold now. So, that's kind of tempting to get that. It's almost pointless, but Hop-Toad, it's just fun. It just makes you jump further, but when you can levitate, why jump when you can levitate, as they say? We'll spend the night here. We'll go to our usual den up there. Karish seems to like that inn. I mean, it does have a room with a door, which gonna take these things. Gonna take them. And then tomorrow we'll head to Alderaan. We'll speak to this Ashlander, and we'll speak to Edwina. I don't think Karish will get along with Ashlanders too much. I don't think he'll really appreciate their way of life and attitude and all that kind of thing. Muffin! I'm a regular. I'm a regular! Oh, damn it. 2 muffins then. And a bed, please. Please? Thank you. Lovely. We are a bit of a regular in here, you know. They should have given us a discount. This is practically Karish's room. So muffin first. That's just how he does stuff. Now, someone said that the slowed, and yeah, I was pronouncing it wrong, slowed soap. Karish did have that, but I think I just sold it. Not really thinking about what I was doing too much, you know. We'll have a cookie as well. And do we have any sort of throwaway items? We need to get like a some daft little potions, but I think I can get them in Alderaan as well. So. Oh no! I hit the wrong button. I pressed R instead of E. What can we do about this? That's really annoying. That is so annoying. Alright, well, I guess what we can do then, we paid for a bed that we're not going to use. Ah, Karish. Alright, we'll just transport from Alderaan to here. We'll get a bed in Alderaan. I pressed the wrong button. How? I mean, I know that Karish is kind of like absent-minded sometimes and a bit bumbling, but I don't think he would actually cast a spell rather than go to sleep. Maybe he would. Maybe, like, you know, it was a bad potion. By the way, potions. Potion of light. I want some, like, other stuff than that. You know, maybe he had a bad dream and in his sleep he was like, I need to get away, and so cast recall and ended up back here. I suppose we'll say that and we'll skip time by about 5 hours. You know, he woke up in the middle of the night and he cast recall thinking someone was after him or something. Because sometime we are going to wake up and somebody will be after him, because I'm pretty sure that the Dark Brotherhood assassin should be turning up anytime so we can start Tribunal, which is another thing that I was thinking about doing, as you all know. Alright, we'll have them. We'll have all these. We'll have the diamond. We'll have the diamond. 30 gold. Still a lot of money for stuff that's only there for flavour. But hell, should keep us going for a while. So we're going to say that's what happened, is that he was having a bad dream, and he just thought someone was after him, so he woke up and when he was half asleep he cast recall. Okay then. Sort of awkwardly bumbled out of the council chamber. I'm completely meant to do this, even though he'd probably be, you know, pretty much naked. He's in his bedclothes. I'm not going to simulate all that by changing his clothes and everything, but that's what would have happened. He would have been just in his bedclothes, and then... I mean, so it would make sense if this was canon, you know, that all of his possessions was in that room now. Because he wouldn't be wearing his clothes all the time. But we're not going to go into that much detail. I would just have to go back there and get them. And waste another bit of gold doing that. And... well, that would be a little interesting side quest. I'm not going to do it. Right, let's go to Alderaan. Let's go there. Okay. So the time is 1 AM. So these people should not be awake. So we're going to get a bed somewhere. Although I do think I can buy stuff off you guys. So we're going to ignore what I just said. How hard can it be to get a fireball spell? That's all I want. Just a fireball spell. It's a very basic spell, so why doesn't everybody... greater fireball. I mean, that's it, isn't it? 129 gold. I don't know who else... greater fireball. So that's it. I don't know who else would just sell fireball. I'm pretty sure you can get it in Sedanine. Oh, I need to fix this kind of thing. It's happening more and more, and I don't really know why. I need to install the graphic thingy thing. Haven't done it. I'd say I've been busy, but I just forget. Honestly, I just forget. Alright, there's an inn over there. Yeah, because I think I said I would do a Let's Read video as well and go to the library and Firewatch, but we don't think we did that either. Yeah, beds. Yes, yes, I'll have a bed. Thanks. And this place doesn't even have doors. Alright, we're going to have a bit of a lie-in. Nah, press the right button this time. Oh, not again.
Who knows what we may be capable of once we no longer fear death.
So we did have a bad dream, just not. It's 3 a.m. Karish cannot get a decent night's sleep tonight. Tall figure with a golden mask greeted me, saying, "Who knows what we may be capable of when we no longer fear death. It seems I had died and could see myself laid upon a table lit by candles. But with my own hands I touched the figure, and the figure drew breath, opened eyes, and rose from the table. When the room was gone, and the world filled with light, and I awoke." And I went back to sleep again. Have we got any booze? I think we just need a stiff drink tonight. We're not had a pretty good time so far. Let's just try and knock ourselves out for a bit. Oh, what?
I will free the Dunmer from the Imperial yoke and cast down the false gods of the Temple. I will lead them out of their ancient superstitions and gift them with intimate knowledge of the divine.
I dreamed that a tall figure with golden mask cried, "I will free." You just heard it. He smiled and seemed pleasant, but when he reached to touch me, it terrified me, and I tried to escape, but I couldn't move. The figure kept smiling and talking, but I felt sure he was trying to cast some sort of spell on me. Right, it's 4 a.m. We're just gonna sit and wait for a bit. We're just gonna wait until 6 a.m. and then we're going to demand that people wake up and talk to us. That was not a particularly great night's sleep. Alright, I need to ask people. Might get chatting and ask people about this bloke. Trader, he'll be downstairs reading or in the back room below the bar. Alright, so he's actually in this building. Okay. Hello. So, Summer, what can Shashev do? What is that Shashev can do for you? Surely there is no matter that the House Telvanni would require my assistance. I am no friend of House Telvanni, if that's what you're hinting. I admire their skill, but they wield it selfishly. At least the Mages Guild promotes the open sharing of knowledge and work towards general improvement of life for all people. That is something I can respect. Well, I am not going to. Resident here at the Aldscar Inn, like me. He used to be a trader in one of the Ashlander clans, but he retired here in Alderaan and enjoys poetry. Reading poetry about his people. I remember this quest. I won't be able to afford the book, of course, because we spent it all on frivolous things. I remember. It's down here. We ask around, yada yada yada, yada. We find him and he's here. There he is. I thought it's him. Hello. I am Sir Zan Subani, Karish. May you bless and be blessed. I do not wish to be rude, but if you have business, speak it. For I am at leisure, and would prefer to be alone with my thoughts. 6 a.m. What are you going to be doing? I see. You wish to learn the Ashlanders from me. What is it that you wish to learn? What are their gift-giving customs? We're not going to be daft. This is what we've been sent to ask about gifts. That's what we'll do. Curious question. A gift is a sign of courtesy among strangers, affection among friends. Among strangers, a thoughtful gift is a sign that you are cautious and considerate and aware of the other's wants and needs. Such is particularly useful for traders and travellers. Among friends, it is a private thing, subtle, with great risks. For the test of the gift is how well it is tailored to the receiver. Ashlanders may challenge a stranger who enters a yurt without invitation. Customs differ with different tribes, but leave when requested, and you may be forgiven. And be particularly careful about Ashkans, tribal chiefs and wise women, tribal seers and counsellors. We've actually met some of these. Some are welcoming and some are hostile. Be courteous and leave if requested. If offended, they may attack. So a thoughtful gift, yes. A gift that shows you have taken the care to learn something of the receiver. For example, I love poetry. No stranger would be expected to know this, but a book of poetry given to me by a stranger knows that the giver respects me and has made a special effort to know and please me. But now I have answered your questions and would like some time to myself. Would you excuse me? So pretty much these guys can ask things from people, and that likes you like them more. I mean, that sort of makes sense. Oh, what a lovely morning in Alderaan. A lovely morning. So yeah, Ashlander hymns. I remember. Do I buy this or the fireball? Probably the fireball, honestly. Got nothing to sell. I got some frost salts. Yeah, I can sell the wax and the... Yeah, I can sell all that kind of thing. We'll do that. I mean, we're popular in here, aren't we? Let's go to... can't remember any enchanters, but we can just go to... you. Because we are liked in Alderaan. So, if we sell, like, this wax and the fire salts and the frost salts... for another 100, or 93, or 95... try 100. Push it. Oh, nice. Then, we haven't really breakfast either, maybe we should do that. We might be able to afford both. Let's go and check out this. I kind of am running on auto mode now, autopilot, because I kind of know what to do for this. Oof. Oh, really? Oh, that's expensive. I don't think I'll bother with this just yet. We need to talk to Edwina, and we need to buy a fireball spell. So we decided that, well, we know what he wants, and we've seen the... maybe we should ask about the Ashlander hymns, just to make it all flow properly. Okay. Because I think this guy can actually tell us. Maybe not. No, it seems I was mistaken, but yeah, he wants that book. Karish isn't daft; he can work that out. But buying a book for someone who just asks for it, for information that may or may not help Karish personally, I'm going to buy the fireball. And then have a word with Edwina. Because, you know, as we're sort of in the Mages Guild, walking around and chatting to people, you know, might get chatting to Edwina, who also shares an interest in the Dwemer, and we'll get a quest that way. But for now, there's no one else. I don't think anyone else...
What's this, then?
sells spells. Just really, just for a fireball, because it'll be about 40 gold. Well, you're an enchanter, aren't you? So you don't either. No, okay, fine. Hide with it. So, how's things? All right, so let's ask about duties, because that's what we do. So I've got that, and I got that. Did I do that? I don't think I did that. Maybe I did that, and yeah, and he told me about the health about anything. But yeah, we're just going around in circles with that. So duties. I think this is something that I'm going to have to do. In Sadrith Morrow. Well, we've been there, haven't we? Simply taking skinking trees shade forever to finish it. Go to Wolverine Hall in Sadrith Morrow and bring the potion back to me as soon as skink is finished. Alright, well, it's not really out of our way or anything. So we can do that simple fetch quest. You gotta do this. Oh no, I didn't turn Discord off. Fine, we'll get the fireball greater. Fine. There. Well, we've done that now, so we can do a couple of things. We can head back to Wolverine Hall via a spell to save the gold, and get the potion for Edwina. Don't think I'm in much of a hurry for that. So yeah, I think we are just going to go back to Voss, but in order to do that, I need to go back to there. So yeah, we've done our main kind of thing. Oh god, that was a waste. Pay attention to fatigue. Pay attention to fatigue. I'm sort of at half magicka here. We might do some training. And by training, I mean casting a spell over and over. I can afford to... Hey, you know what? I might just do that. Mind you, no I won't, because Karish wouldn't think about doing that, would he? It's just, is it worth spending the 25 gold to restore our magicka now when we're here? Even though it is kind of inefficient because we're still at half magicka. I'm going to say I'm going to do it anyway. It's nice having those bars down the bottom full. Alright. Not full for very long though, are they? When I don't want it to work! Thank you. So we passed through Sadrith Mora like quite a lot anyway. As we've done twice in this video already. So, yeah, getting that potion is not a big deal. Hopefully it will lead to more interesting quests, but yeah, maybe Edwina was just like okay, sweet. Yeah, I'll tell you about this thing, but can you do me this little favour first, type thing? Even though I've already done her a favour, get her that Chronicles of the True Left. Anyway, we leveled up, everybody. We leveled up. Can I make this on one casting? Can I save 1 point of magicka? Can I do it? Can I do it? Yes. Only just. Nice gentle landing there. Hello. Destination is... No. It's tomorrow, isn't it? It's a long way. It's a lot of money. Oh, I need to go across there. Oh, we'll just levitate again. Yeah, Karish. I was thinking there in Alderaan that I could just cast like Summon Boney over and over again till we used all our magicka. That would then give us the extra point of conjuration that we need for advancement in Hell's Telvanni, which would be really useful. But Karish still absolutely denies in his head that he's not a good enough mage, and these people are wrong. So he just wouldn't do it. He just wouldn't do it, I think. Put that one close. Almost got a bit wet there. Just feel like there's a lot of sort of travelling in this episode, a lot of going here and there and everywhere, but you know, when the game sends you off on these little errands like it's doing, that's what it's going to be. Nice. I'd rather spend 2 magicka than 2 gold, frankly. 2 gold is quite a lot of money.
I'm waiting.
You wait. Up. You have to go all the way up there. So yeah, a lot of going here, there, and everywhere. The whole casting recall when I didn't mean to thing also delayed things a little bit. So, yeah, just kind of nature about where we are, I suppose. And I couldn't afford that Ashlander Hymns book. So. But you know, not every episode has to be filled with dungeons and monsters, I guess. You know, doing little odd jobs here, there, and everywhere. Karish is sort of taking it easy, I think. You know, after his brush with death in the egg mine near here. I don't think he would particularly want to be in any rush to be in danger again. Shame the sun went in just as I got here, and it started to rain, which again is a disaster, as we all know. I still can't work out where to actually get up here. I know it's this pod thing here, I think. I know that it might be. There it is. Right, I got a stupid greater fireball. Oh, it's really coming down now. That whole quest was just a pain for Karish. You know, admitting that maybe he didn't know as much as what he should do in terms of magical knowledge. Yeah. Before I forget. What is this? Alright, I was just looking for something about the teleportation pads that have appeared. I thought maybe something might be here, but now we've suddenly got this. But that's cool. Oh, right. I've got a robe. I almost forgotten. The mouth of a Telvanni master is also due a Telvanni servitor robe. Wear it with pride, Karish, for you now represent me on the council. So that's been there the whole time, I think. We just haven't seen it. But I was looking for something else. And the wizard spells. You have learned the rudimentary spells. I'm proud to be your patron. For the next lesson, you will take this Book of War Magic by the legendary Zurin Actus. Okay, cool. Oh, I guess we'll read that. And that will give us a point of something, maybe. Let's look at this robe. Where is it? I'm looking for a magical robe. Ooh. We got some new clothes. That works. Thanks. And a Book of War Magic. I'm going to read this now, but we'll read it in a let's read video. Okay, so brilliant. Yeah, so that was a bit inefficient, I suppose, because I shouldn't have done that, but never mind. Hello. So, advancement then. Do not read our requirements. How dare you? So what about chores? Okay, one of our fellow Telvanni, Milin Faram, is being assaulted by members of House Halu in Orin Niram. Ooh. It's on Azura's coast, west of the shrine to Azura and south of the old Dwemer ruins. Oh, Dwemer ruins of there. I'll map these ruins on your map. Go there and speak with Milin Faram, who is under attack by forces of House Lalu. He's probably making his last stand at the top of his tower. That sounds quite urgent. Hey, we've got more ruins. Well, that's cool. So now we've got a quest to go here, a quest here, and a quest here for the Slave Rebellion. It's just getting there with these 65 gold. I can now sell this, so that'll get us about 2 trips somewhere. But I didn't read it, so I'll have to actually read this at some point. It's only 8 pages, so we need to rest as well, so we can level up to level 7. Oh, it's alright, because reading that just give us more willpower, and we've got 4 in well, we had 3, now we've got 4, so I don't think that'll make much difference. So, maybe I'll read it now, and then I can sell it, and then it's raining, I don't want to get my new robe wet, so if it wasn't a magical robe, it's worth quite a bit, but Karish wouldn't even think about selling it. The only thing that with it is that it has like servitude in it, servitor, and that I don't think would really fit very well, but it's a fancy robe. We're wearing these as well. So what's my train of thought there? Let's go back to the inn over here. I'll give this book a read. I'll sell it. Well, I'll have to go somewhere and sell it, and that'll give us enough money to, well, just for a bit. So I think I'll read it in this episode and sell it. It's only 8 pages. Even though this episode's been slow enough. Do we need the money now? Maybe we don't. Come on. There we go. And because this seems like quite a rush, like, you know, he's under attack now, I'm going to make a beeline for this. I'm going to try and do this now. So I need to, well, I'll tell you what, since we're in a rush, I don't know why I wouldn't just recall again. Just wait for our magicka to restore. And I'll go there right away. We need to get this right, because it's using all our magicka up. It's really irritating because now I'm a half magicka again. So I won't read that book. We're gonna try and. Thing is, half magicka for this sort of major quest. I might have some potion. I need to buy some potions anyway. I don't have any way to restore our magicka. I just feel like it needs suddenly like a sense of urgency now. We don't have to do it, of course. You know, there's nothing stopping us leaving this quest for weeks and then going there. Stop fatigue. Endurance, agility. Health. Magicka. 108. we don't even need to get there. Yeah, I might read this now. You don't, of course you don't. I'll read it now. What time is it? It's just hard to get all this stuff together because I don't want to. I want to read it so I get the knowledge from it. So I should have read it at Arian's place, really. Yeah, I don't want to. I need to like get stuff moving a little bit, you know, because this isn't a Let's Read episode, so it's tricky. But anyway, now we're going to read this. So there. Dispositions. Master Actus said, 1. The moment you prepare your offense is the moment the enemy becomes vulnerable to attack. Leros Shale. Okay, Leros Shale. Knowledge of the enemy's mage's mind is one of the foremost importance. Once you know his mind, you will know his weaknesses, said Ma. Commentary by other learned masters. Okay, so these are commentary. Master Actus advised Tibus Septim before the Battle of the Five Bridges not to commit his reserves until the enemy was victorious. Tibus Septim said, if the enemy is already victorious, what use committing the reserve? To which Master Actus replied, only in victory will the enemy be vulnerable to defeat. Tibus Septim went on to rout the enemy, an army twice the size of his. Yes, because when they're victorious, they're looting the spoils of war, whatever, they might be drinking this stuff, then you attack them. Brilliant. 2. The enemy's vulnerability may be his strongest point. Your weaknesses may enable you to strike the decisive blow. Mirando in the wars between the Nords and the Chima, the Nord shamans invariably used their mastery of the winds to call down storms before battle to confuse and dismay Chima warriors. One day, a clever Chima sorcerer conjured up an ice demon and commanded him to hide in the rocks near the rear of the Chima army. When the Nords called down the storms as usual, the Chima warriors began to waver, but the ice demon rose up as the storm struck, and the Chima turned in fear from what they believed was a Nord demon and charged into the enemy line, less afraid of the storm than the demon. The Nords, expecting the Chima to flee as usual, were caught off guard when the Chima attacked out of the mist of the storm. The Chima were victorious that day. 3. When planning a campaign, take account of both the arcane and the mundane. Skillful battle mage ensures that they are in balance. A weight lifted by one hand is heavier than 2 weights lifted by both hands. That's good. 4. When the arcane and mundane are in balance, the army will move effortlessly, like a swinging door on well-oiled hinges. When they are out of balance, the army will be like the 3-legged dog, with one leg always dragging in the dust. 3. Thus, when the army strikes a blow, it will be like a thunderclap out of the cloudless sky. The best victories are those unforeseen by the enemy, but obvious to everyone afterwards. 6. Skillful battle mage ensures that the enemy is already defeated before the battle begins. A close-fought battle is to be avoided. The fortunes of war may be turn aside the most powerful sorcery, and encourage and courage may undo the best laid plans. Instead, win your victory ahead of time, when the enemy knows he is defeated before the battle begins, and you may not need to fight. 7. Victory in battle is only the least kind of victory. Victory without battle is the acme of skill. 8. Conserving your power is another key to victory. Putting forth your strength to win a battle is no demonstration of skill. This is what we call tactics, the least form in the art of war magic. This bloke, my tactics, Master Actus, includes all common battle magics. These are only the first steps in understanding war magic. Any hedge mage can burn up his enemies with fire. Destroying the enemy is the last resort of a skillful battle mage. 9. The battle is only a leaf on the tree. If a leaf falls, does the tree die? But when a branch is lopped off, the tree is weakened. When the trunk is girdled, the tree is doomed. 10. If you plan your dispositions well, your victories will seem easy and you will win no acclaim. If you plan your dispositions poorly, your victories will seem difficult, but your fame will be widespread. Rando's Soul. Those commonly believed to be the greatest practitioners of war magic are almost always those with the least skill. The true masters are not known to the multitude. Ooh, okay. Regardless, we can't sell that to you. So, can't sell to you either. I just want to sell a buck, that's all. So I can buy some potions, so I can go and save someone who needs saving. I think what I'll try and do is get there this episode. And well, it's also getting dark as well, but we're in a rescue mission now, so it's just bartering in Alderaan is like, you know, Side with Mora is really quite annoying. Thank you. 80, please. 80. I'm not in a. I'm in too much of a rush. Thank you. Too much of a rush to barter with you. And I know that, like, when you barter, your fatigue can affect that, but we are in a rush now, so it kind of suits that my fatigue is down. Right, I'm going to buy these 4 potions, so hopefully that will do us for the journey and everything. It seems... Oh god, what am I buying here? 10? How come 10 suddenly appeared? Couldn't afford it anyway, but Right, we're off. So, how do we get there? Now we could travel to Telvanni and go there, but we're kind of halfway there anyway. So we're pretty much just going to head south, which means a lot of levitating. Let's have a look. I don't know how you're supposed to know all this, really. Or we could travel down by the coast. Yeah, well. Because this is a point where Karish really goes off the beaten track. This is it. This is it. Right now. It's happening. He's got no magic. I'll just wait. It'll be fine. You know, this is it. We're going to get there. We're going to get there slowly. But this is the moment that he actually goes on an adventure to a place that's in the middle of nowhere. Now, I know I'm checking this map here, but he did... Yeah, I know I'm supposed to get there, so I'm assuming that we do have a map, actually, here. Somewhere. There we go. No, that's not either. Did we sell it? Oh, there it is. So, yeah, the map is sort of drawn there or whatever, you know. So we know we have to go south. This is our version of it. Anyway, keep going. So this might be a long journey, but I doubt we'll get the whole quest in this episode. But what I'll try and do is get there this episode. We can do the mission next episode, and well, yeah, there you go. A big cliffhanger. I know like that defeats the point of a cliffhanger because I'm going to tell you it's a cliffhanger, but that's what it's going to be. It's going to be a cliffhanger. I'm going to save it actually because we haven't really been in any danger until now, and suddenly we're in the wide open world. Goodbye, civilization. Hello, wilderness. I said wilderness. as soon as we get out of sight, there's another House Telvanni place. So that's kind of nice, you know, that's there. Some amateur mage lives there, no doubt. Alright, there's a horrible thing there. Now, here's where I'm tempted. It's getting late. We found a cave. Do we go in seeking shelter? We might. It makes sense to go there and seek shelter, really, doesn't it? Get a screenshot, get a screenshot, get a screenshot. Quickly, get a screenshot. There you go. Ah! Get away! Fuh. Wow, okay. Please go away. Snuck up on me. We'll just let that guy drown. Yeah, he's going to drown in there. We're going to avoid him. I need this. Actually, we'll use... we're going to cast this. And I'm going to use regeneration. We're going to rest here. I don't think you actually can in the game, but I'm going to do it anyway somehow. And then we're going to go south from here. But yeah, I did not appreciate that. Thank you very much. Yeah, pretty sure that guy's still after me. You'll have to just give up, I'm afraid. Now, there is a boat here, but it's not a public transport thing, and I can't, you know, I don't mind that. They're going to have a boat to get places, you know. They'll sail over to Sadrith Mora and get supplies, and then sail back. And by they, I mean kind of like the Telvanni servants. I'm going to wear this robe as well for this, so I can see it. Oh, actually, we won't get changed in midair, but I'm going to wear my Hell's Telvanni robe. It would be kind of neat if it did that in the game. Like, people aligned to Hell's Telvanni, or, you know, or like Hell's Telvanni, see you in this robe and they like you more, you get like a 10-point disposition bonus. But if you know, go to the Mage's Guild or whatever, it's the opposite effect. That'd be kind of neat. So, you cannot stay here, but I'm pretty sure Karish is going to anyway. It is dark, and you know, maybe he'll woo his way in or something. Oh, I'll tell you what, I can tell a joke. I can tell a joke. That's what I'll do. Now, what is this? Does anybody remember all this? That is when I fell in there, isn't it? Yes, indeed. So. Yeah, of course it has. So I'm going to tell you a joke, and we are going to... Where is it? It's 15 magic we don't need to use, but I'm going to use it anyway. So, this is just to stay here, you know, so I can sort of sleep somewhere about, you know, or goodbye the fire, whatever. So, knock knock. Who's there? Mary. Mary who? Merry Christmas! Ah, yeah. Okay. So yeah, and that will let us stay here, so we cannot actually rest here, but we can wait. But I'm going to rest outside. We're going to eat an ash yam, a restore health bargain thingy. So yeah, we are actually resting in here, but I'm going to rest outside so I can actually level up. You guys like that joke? I thought you would. Oh god. Oh, that'll do. Oh, I couldn't even level up because of you, stupid rat. Alright, hang on. Yay, okay. So, right then. You've extended to level 7. Your resolve to continue pushing yourself. Perhaps there's more to you than you thought. Intelligence, willpower, personality. Speed's tempting, but you know, so we're getting smarter, we're getting more determined, and we're getting better at speaking to people. So there. Sweet. Okay. So we emerge, might have a little bit more breakfast, just a little bit of salt rice or whatever. And now we head south. Into the big wide world we go. So one more check of our map. Gonna go in there and then, yeah, it's quite... Maybe I'll need to check my map a little bit more than that. In fact... I hate to do this to you guys, but that is a long way. I'm probably going to leave it here. It is still a cliffhanger of sorts, but that has been an hour. We got a couple of little things done this episode, they're not too many. I'm just going to get to this far shore and then kind of see what happens with these guys, and then we'll call it a day. I was tempted to attack that raft and get its soul, but at the same time I need the magicka. Then we're going to head that way and just go until we see a big Dwemer ruin. Kind of resist going in there, maybe? But yeah, I think that will be a good end to the video. So it was sort of like a... Oh, no. Do you have to? Do you have to? I cannot afford the magicka. And I'm levitating. Right, body. Okay, oh thank you for the magicka. What is that sword? Okay, anyway, you're bullying him. I don't like it. I don't know if it can even hurt the ghosts. Which is good, because I'm not doing much with this. No, I'm pretty sure they can't hurt the ghost. That's kind of why I got it. Wow. So we got a bit of combat in this episode as well. Duh. The ghost was good. Use the ghost. Use the... Nah. Fly, Karish. Fly. Ow.
I'm being attacked. Help!
Yes, you are. I'm gonna try this again, even though it doesn't work. Suddenly no magicka. That's a bit worrying. Oh. Suddenly no arrows, even worse. We haven't got very far before we've run out of resources, have we? Oh, nice. I only need a couple of lucky hits. That's all I need. This isn't Karish missing. This is the enemy dodging. You know, Karish wouldn't miss. Oh, God. Yeah, the ghost is a good tank. But not a great offensive type thing going on. Right, I'm doing it. Best spell in the game, best spell in the game, best spell in the game. Okay, well we won. But at a massive cost. Alright, we'll take your gold. That's in our purse. A massive cost to Magicka. Yeah, big issue. Oh god! And that didn't help. Hopefully they have something really awesome in here. Well, they have a soul gem. I had quite a few of these anyway, didn't I? From the Mage's Guild. Oh god, stop casting this! Ah! Somewhere in there doesn't like me. There's always something decent in here to use, though. Okay, spear. I'm kind of, you know, happy that they're there. I forgot they were there. I thought I only had. I didn't think I had any. Come on, Karish. You can take this chump. You're supposed to be attacking the ghost. Get behind the ghost. Sometimes we get really lucky with these. Sometimes not so much. You're an Inwa. Come on, guys, just a little. Okay, something was a bit more oomph, I think. Go on, batter him. We have no Magicka left. Probably better off summoning Bonnie as well. It's probably the best thing to do, is just have you two do my work for me. The thing is, I can't really gauge how well they're doing. They're doing pretty well. Well, maybe we'll find something. Oh, God. What am I trying to do there? I'm trying to put my weapon away. That's what I'm trying to do. Alright, that's what we got. Restore strength. I love that. A couple of baskets. I won't bother with that. Now, we can assume that these are alright because they're in someone's house. I'm taking everything. There better be something good in there. Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! The more I say stop it, the more you do it. Have these eggs as well. And alright, what is that? 50? I'll take that. Well then, okay. So we'll leave it there. We have emerged into the world. We have killed 3 enemies. Next time we'll head down that way. But we have no Magicka. We got plenty of restore Magicka though, which is dandy. So maybe that's not too much of an issue. But yeah, we're going to head down here. We're going to save this bloke for Master Orion. And actually do a quest in the wilderness for the first time. Like, ever. So that should be fun. So, until then, thank you very much for watching. Hope you all have a good Christmas festive holiday season, whatever you want to call it. And I shall see you in the new year. Until then, thank you very much for watching. And toodaloo.